Hey, it's Catherine, and I'm so happy to welcome you to the YOUnion Community Cleanse in collaboration with O2 Living. 5 days of renewing and resetting. I just wanted to jump on real quick and just kind of have an overview of what to expect, just go over some housekeeping. So, 5 days. First 2 days, most of you, I believe, are doing the prepared meals. So you'll pick those meals up at O2 Living on Sunday. They're open from, I believe, it's 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. So you can pick those up as well as your juices. Those will be ready for each of you. You will then have your first 2 days be vegan meals prepared by Mario. You are in charge of breakfast for yourselves. Wednesday will be full juice day. It'll be great, I promise. On Wednesday, you can pick up your meals for the following 2 days, your last 2 days, which are Thursday and Friday. So same drill. They're open from, 8 in the morning until 4. Mario is happy to come later in the evening. So shoot me a message and let me know when a good time would be if you cannot pick the meals up during that 8 to 4 time slot, and he can come later in the evening. We don't love going cold turkey with anything, right? It's just human nature. So I would start thinking now about eliminating some of those things on your list, right? So flour, sugar, processed foods, alcohol, coffee, all those things. We just want to really be easeful and gentle as we get into it, so that we can start to really feel the effects those during the 5 days to really give that digestive tract a rest. When you begin to eliminate some of these things, you may find a lack of energy. You may find headaches, especially from coffee withdrawal. You might feel like aches in the body, maybe even a rash. These things generally go away. They're very temporary. So maybe 24 to 48 hours. So just as a reminder to yourself, if you go through any of those feelings, those withdrawal symptoms, to just continue to remind yourself that it's temporary. It will go away. And I promise the rewards are just incredible. You will feel an increase in clarity and energy and overall just well-being. And I just want to remind us that WhatsApp is here for those moments when we're feeling our best and our worst. And so to log on, I'm going to ask each of you to come on and just drop something in the chat just once a day. I think it's important for you, for accountability, but also to feel support and for others to feel supported and to feel like we're not going at this alone. That's why we join the community cleanse and we're not doing it privately with me, right? So really take advantage of that. I'm also on it all the time, so I'm happy to answer questions and just be there for you. Some of the things that we'll be looking at this week are some of our routines, and one of the biggest ones is intentional eating and eating in general. So I want to remind us that what we are eating, all the recipes that I've prepared and that Mario is cooking, they are everything you need physically, so you're going to be okay. You're going to be you have enough. Even on the juice days, those are cold pressed juices, so even on those days your body is receiving what it needs. If you feel the urge to snack, grab hold of some almonds, some cashews, some fresh fruit. That's my dog Chase there. Grab those before you start to feel overwhelmed by your sense of hunger. And when you are hungry, you should be eating. This cleanse is not so you can starve yourself, but it is a great opportunity to really learn what feeling hungry even feels like. Some of us don't even know what that is. We're just always snacking or eating. And so coming into a place where we can start to really listen to our bodies instead of responding to our minds. Sometimes we're like, oh, I've got to eat, or someone else is eating, that looks good, I'm going to have that. Instead, really listening to your own bodies. And so um, eating when you're hungry, and that includes snacks. If you need to have them, please do. And then eating until you're about 75% full. Why? Because our bodies need some space to digest. So if we pack our bodies in with food, it just takes longer and it's more difficult for our bodies to digest those foods. Um, and while we're eating, we are asking ourselves to slow down in our digestive tract and in our bodies and in our minds. So, what better way than to slow down when we're eating? And so that means sitting during meals, it means chewing until your food feels almost like mush in your mouth so that you can really taste the food, and that your digestive tract doesn't have to work so hard, right? You're doing the work up here. Um, and then, waiting for the next bite until you've swallowed the first one, right? So really just getting intentional about your eating. That will really set yourself up long term for intentional eating. So whether you're having um, a brownie sundae or a vegan meal, you are just taking your time to enjoy it and to be intentional about it. Um, so that's that. Then we're going to move on to sleep hygiene. Just thinking about putting yourself to bed at a certain hour every night, and trying to be consistent about that. I know we all have busy lives and busy schedules, so just trying to be as consistent as you can about the time, and then also about the routine. When you put yourself to bed, what does that look like for you? Is it washing your face, brushing your teeth? Is there some aromatherapy you may use, or self body massage? Really thinking about how you're going to send yourself into sleep. And the same thing with your morning, when you wake up in the morning. Um, maybe the first thing you do is think of something you're thankful for, or when you put your feet on the ground, do a little stretch. Like, what is it that wakes you up ready for your day, right? You also have the journal that I sent you, and that has some really great things that you can start as your morning routine for gratitude, for intention setting. So just take a look at that. Just wanted to just touch on water. I've been talking to a lot of you, and winter is just such a difficult time to feel like you're really hydrated. So some tips, just go ahead and fill your electric kettle or your teapot up with water, put it in a water bottle, and carry it around your workplace, your car, your home with you, and just keep on top of that drinking. You're never going to overhydrate in the winter. I can almost promise you that, because it's something we kind of forget to do. But that room temperature or hot water is really important, rather than water with ice or even cold water. Our bodies, our temperatures of our bodies internally are warm, and so when we put in cold water to our body, there's a halting that happens. So imagine taking a cold plunge, right? Everything kind of stops. It's the same thing when you're putting a bunch of cold water into your body. So really thinking about room temperature water or hot water. Yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. So, really, just to sum everything up, this week is really just about slowing down your digestive tract, but also slowing down your mind, slowing down your life. And so, we live in this fast paced world, and it is really difficult to keep up. And so, instead of trying to keep up, let's slow down, let's go deep, building up your consciousness and to attract what you want to receive from this world. And that said, I just want to congratulate each of you, because by signing up for this cleanse, you've brought into your world this energy of self-care, which is incredible, and just an incredible thing to do for yourself. And by doing that, you've already gained this community, the YOUnion Cleanse community, at O2 that is here for you. We're on WhatsApp. We're going through it together. We're here to celebrate your wins and support you during your fails or your overwhelm. So um, just let's be grateful for that. It's going to be a great week. If you have any questions at all, trust me, no question is unimportant or unnecessary. Just put it in the chat because everyone will benefit from your answers or my answer to you or the answers from the group. So go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's have a great week. Let's stay in touch and looking forward to the week ahead. All right, bye.